Okay, making this video hopefully to help someone else with my troubles that I had. So hopefully, someone else could find this video and come in handy. What I'm doing is replacing the AC compressor on a 2004 Mercedes-Benz S500 with the W220 motor. Yeah, so you see my troubles right here. The AC compressor, the pulley came off, broke, and from there my belt shredded, broke, and so now I'm at the point where I'm replacing it. So I couldn't find anything on the internet, and I'm trying to make this video short and sweet to help someone out. Couldn't find anything really on the internet that was meaningful in regards to replacing this AC compressor. So basically the tools that you would need is right here. It's basically it. So I found this to come in handy. It's like a little swivel ratchet with a little curve to it. This is it right here. You can find it at O'Reilly's for about $20. It's a tune-up kit, 4-piece tune-up kit, and that's the number to it. So basically I was trying, come out here and just do it myself and get everything going. I did make it to the doctor, so I'm at right here in front of the store fixing on it. So to get right to it, first thing I did was I took loose the AC hose. So you're going to need the hex bit, which is this right here, the T40, to take loose these AC lines, the bolts that goes in them. As you can see, I just propped it up on top of the motor with this right here, the what is it, the my goodness, and lost my train of thought now. Oh, the power steering pump. So taking the power steering pump off, all you need is one is two. This one here is up front, is 3, and it's 2 in the back. With those 2, which is right here, that's 1 right there, and then there's 1 like straight down from it. So it's what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts to take that loose. I didn't have to unhook it all the way. As you can see, everything is still connected, so I didn't have to drain my fluid or anything. I just propped it up out the way, slid it up top of out the way, so I can get more room to access the this compressor. So once I got to the compressor, this tool here came in handy. I could not use the regular ratchet, so I found a way to figure this out, to go in the store and find something that was going to work, and this here is what worked. So basically you need this right here, and I put it, this hex bolt, you're going to need this here, the hex socket, which is E12. It's an E12 hex socket. It looks like this. So you're going to need that, and then this 10mm ratchet, this for that back bolt. So I couldn't find anything really to get back there in that hole, so the 10mm ratchet is what worked. This is what worked for me, and this is what I use with the extension. So I use this extension as well to take loose the compressor bolt from the top, the line bolts. And this was basically all that I needed to use to get the job done. I figured it out, and so hopefully this will help someone when they're doing this as well. So like I said, with this power steering pump, all you need to do is take loose this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 in the back, 3 up front, and then it slides right off. It slides right off the front. And then what I did was, this line right here, it only stretches so far, so I just picked it up and put it right here, so to sit it there and access all this room right here to take loose the compressor. So with the compressor, is 3 bolts that's holding it. There's 1 here, 1 there, and 1 there that's in the back. The one that's in the back, that's the one you're gonna have to get on your back pretty much to get down on the ground under the car, jack it up, make sure you properly jack it up, and take that loose. That's where the 10mm come in handy at. And so you're only going to be able to stick this through there. I had to find that out the hard way, so to get that loose. And so basically this is how it fits. So I had to figure out what goes on there. So this is what I found to fit. And So basically I put that on and, you know, held it tight like this here and just banged the back of my hand until I got a little turn on it to make it pop loose, and, you know, without stripping that bolt. And so that's what I use and ratchet it out from there. So basically that's it. You know, once you get those loose, take that out and the compressor slide right out. Okay, so now going back in, this is what you have to, you know, pay attention to. So you're going to need to put the bolts back in, because once you have it in, you're not going to be able to slide that bolt in no kind of way. So put the bolts back in to start it as you're going, you know, as you reconnecting the compressor back with your new compressor. So you're going to have to put those bolts in place and then put the compressor down in place and screw it in, not tight as you can get it, but screw it in to start the you know, the threading process. So you want to strip your bolts out. That's basically it. Once you get that in place, hook your lines back up. All it is that screw right there, and then it's got a guide bolt that's on it, you know, so you can't mess it up, you can't misplace it. I recommend you replacing this here, them the washers, filters, or whatever they call them. Replace that. Replace the other one on there, the O-rings, and pretty much, you know, you good to go from there. Bolt everything back up. Oh, one note that you need to make. Okay, so when you taking to loose this, this pump right here, the power steering pump, you're gonna have to basically slide this back. So what this is a 18 millimeter socket. It's an 18 millimeter socket, and I got it on the, you know, like the belt thing, the belt replacement ratchet, pretty much. And you're gonna have to move this, slide it down, and slide that back. And you see that bolt right there? You're gonna have to pull this back in order to access that bolt, which is that bottom bolt on that power steering pump. When you pull that back, then you can access that bolt, just like that. If you don't, then you're not gonna be able to get to it. So you have to pull this back to access that bolt, and then your troubles will be free from there, pretty much. It comes out and you put it right back in the same way. Hopefully this video helped someone. Once again, to go over the tools, like I said, I found this tool here to come in real handy. It's like a bent ratchet or whatever you call it, dropping stuff. But that got the 10 millimeter right here. Hopefully I can knock it down, but 10 millimeter. This here, E12, T40, and that's basically it. Hopefully, like I said, this video helped someone. Thank you. Y'all have a nice day.